What's good, YouTube? It's Coast back here with another video, man, and today, trust me guys, I'm here with a banner. But first, let me do mention I apologize for being gone for about 3-4 weeks. I was on vacation. That's right, Coast needed a vacation, and it's safe to say I was having a pretty good time in paradise, as you can guys see on the screen right now. It was definitely much needed, man. It's been a while, but I'm officially back. But without further ado, guys, let me show you the best deck I have found. And I can tell you this, Balloon players are going to be very excited because you look at the deck, Giant Skeleton, Balloon, Miner, unstoppable combo, especially right now at this stage in the game. But there's two variations to this deck. Number one is the one on the screen here. It is with the fishermen as well and the skeletons. It's a bit different and I have been using it beforehand, but this is the new deck I have found that is insane. Now, as you can see, not much change at all. The only changes that are made to this deck are the log and the E-Spirit, and this is so it has a better chance against bait, especially all these spam decks in the meta right now. It has a way better chance against all matchups pretty much. Like, you could still beat something like Sparky or Royal Giant without the fisherman. It is just very good against more decks. And you just break down the deck, you just go through it, man. You see Giant Skeleton, a top 3 card in the game, arguably. I've been telling you guys. You got the Hunter that just got buffed twice, a Miner, a solid secondary win condition in this deck, and of course you got the Balloon to pair with the Giant Skelly. It synergizes so well with the Snowball and pretty much everything. Essentially, I just don't think you need bats and skeletons in the same deck, and I think that log extra crown tower damage makes the difference. And there are some top players using this deck for sure, at least this version. But I'm going to show you guys a few games on how broken this deck is and on how to play this deck if you guys are wondering, because there are some substitutes you can make with pretty much any card if you don't have a card max. But before we get into it, man, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe if you're new. It means a lot for the channel, bro. We are almost at 400 subs, and I will keep up the grind for you guys, man. I appreciate the support. It's been amazing. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm done talking. Let's get into the gameplay. So you guys see the deck here. We're going to queue into a few games, at least for now. And we're around 6,300 trophies, so this is no low gameplay either. This is pretty high, especially early season. Game 1 against TJB Milano. And you can see around 6,300 trophies. He's going to go with the Skelly Barrel. Bad placement on the Hunter, though. Shouldn't have placed it there at all. You place it obviously closer so it hits in one shot, but that was a very weird push with the Skelly Barrel and the Dark Goblin. I'm gonna go on a little counter at the Miner Balloon push just because he used his Dark Goblin. You see, oh, he also has Inferno, and I missed the Snowball. Oh my god! Oh my god, what a shit start. But that Balloon somehow gets 2 hits. I think I can take care of this. Or yeah, Hunter should be good. And E-Spirit on the left. Yeah. All I need to do is E-Spirit that left side. But I do take a lot of damage. But I do think I'm in a decent spot. At this point, I'm going to go Miner Bats right here. That might take the tower depending on what he has. And Meta Knight, yeah, that looks like it's going to take the tower. So let's go. He supports with the Dark Goblin. I think I'm just going to log that. And you guys got to be careful where you place your stuff. Like Hunter, I'm not playing the best game right now at all, and looking at his deck so far, this is obviously my matchup by a little bit. And you see I won't be able to defend the whole push, but I won't lose my tower, which is good. No, looking at this, there's not many ground cards. You might have to defensive Miner more times than you like, but Giant Skelly sometimes is enough ground support to defend a whole push because of the bomb too. And it's a faster cycle deck for the Balloon, and that log helps so much in these bait decks. I cannot say it enough. There's so many of them, and you guys will see in the next game too. It's another one like this, and you guys see I match up here. This is not very hard right now to defend. Like the Meta Knight, you see I have a response for a Skelly Barrel every time. That card is not the best right now, but he does have a few answers to my Balloon. I just logged that Skelly Barrel. And you see, we just can't lose our tower on the right side. Just going to play Giant Skelly in front, and you really don't need much more than that. That thing isn't dying anytime soon. and he won't have enough time to take my other tower. You see this? Skelly Barrel Fireball. I actually decide to leave it. A controversial play. And Zap. He spent so much elixir with the Giant Skelly on his main tower. I'm just going to go all in this left side. I don't think he has enough to defend, but definitely a risky play nevertheless. But you do see we overwhelm him and take his tower. So first game's a W against a little Meta Knight control deck / bait deck. I've faced this before, but it's a good matchup. You see, game 2 was actually against someone who I'm sure you guys saw in the intro, top 700 and something. Either global, it probably is a global tourney, but that is not something you see every day. And I'm not like incredibly high in trophies. I just started climbing with his decks, so that is pretty rare. So I mean, we're facing a good opponent here. You see, he's got an Ice Golem and May P.E.K.K.A push. Could be a Hog deck. Not sure yet. But yeah, Log and Giant Skelly should clean that all up, and he might have to commit something. Never mind, he doesn't. That Fire Spirit should take care of that side. And he logs, which I didn't see a need of, so I'm definitely up 3-4 elixir at this point. The thing is, he goes Hog Rider. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna try and defend this with the bats and Snowball, and some of the bats stay alive. Might only be one hit, or 2 hits actually. Shit. But you see, you can reset in the back with so many cards, like a Hunter, Giant Skelly, and they have to play something, or they can't go in with their win condition. You know what I mean? Like, you have much control over the game when playing this deck, right? But it definitely gets some taking used to. Like, still, you guys have seen the amount of mistakes I've made so far in these games. Like, I'm not playing well whatsoever, but I'm still winning just because of these matchups. I'm not gonna lie to you. But speaking of that, let's go with the most broken push. Giant Skelly, Balloon Miner. How much elixir is that? 14. But I don't think he can defend this. You see that bomb takes so much health away from that mini P.E.K.K.A. And then I can just play the Hunter. Even for the Hog too, it takes care of that. Like, it is crazy, man. That Giant Skelly is a broken card right now. I'm trying to tell you guys, use that card before it gets nerfed. Even if it does get nerfed. I knew it needed a buff, but not that much, right? Like, you see, Earthquake doesn't affect us just because we don't have many buildings, but that Hog gets a hit. But you see, I can just reset in the back with Giant Skelly and make sure I don't lose my tower. Like, I have Hunter for the Hog. I have a lot of shit going for me right now. Just gonna miner that Musk to take a bit of health on that. No over aggressiveness right now. You see, he's got a little decent counter push, but Log should clean a lot of that up. And just Snowball. Did he get a hit there? I think he did. So we got 1,000 left on his tower, 21 on mine. We definitely got control here, especially in double elixir. He's going to go with the mini P.E.K.K.A on the right side. Should take care of that easily. The bats are very good. Other than the Fire Spirit, he has nothing for my bats. Like, look at that value. 2.6 as well. That's why the bats are such a good card, which I really don't think you need Skellies and bats. You guys know what I'm saying? Those 2 cards are very cheap cards. Like, you need something else than that, right? So that Log definitely helps, and you see the Balloon's gonna get a hit, and we do win. So both games were wins. I know wasn't the most gameplay, but as you guys see, I won 3 straight, and this wasn't just kind and pasting. You guys know what I'm saying. And yeah, man, that's really it. As you can see, this deck is crazy, bro. I really recommend you guys try it. But that's really all from me, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and peace.